Hi Sunny, hi world. This is my next entry. Pretty bad time at the moment. In life, when you choose to do something, it's for your own reasons, and nobody can always fully understand the reasons that you do things, and your actions have consequences. And somebody's actions to me, BB, was to cut me out of his life in so many ways in which we could have been connected, that it has left me with the feelings I've got and trying to cope with the turmoil of how to deal with his actions. So I started this diary. As always mentioned, it was never going to be a hung, drawn and quartered diary which blamed him for anything. It was more a journey for me to witness what I'm going through and learn from it, and see myself progressing, because I feel I'm slowly sinking rather than progressing. And it transpires that obviously he has found out about these diaries and has not taken the news too well. There was, from my perspective, the slight glimmer of hope for some decent form of communication between us at some point, which was given by him, which has been now withdrawn. And I feel he's very angry at me doing this, but I feel he's angry because he's more concerned with, for anybody who saw this that knew either him or myself would perceive him. And I say to the people who do know him, who may see this, that he is also a very special, wonderful person whom I love deeply, and wouldn't continue to love like I do if there wasn't good inside him and decency and all the things that attracted me to him initially. They are all still there, and I don't hate him, but through his anger and I think self-concern on how he would be perceived by this diary has made him lack compassion, understanding, and the reasoning to see why I would feel the need to do this. And that is because his actions reduced me to this state that I'm in, and I still stand by the fact I don't blame him for his actions. I just feel I have to do what I can to cope with these, and I'm shaking like a leaf. My hopes of possible meeting again have been dashed because of me doing this diary. And I cannot understand that if somebody had possible feelings for you, why something like this would stop them being true to their own feelings and following them through. Because if I made him happy, then, or if he wanted me, or if he loved me, seeing me like this would provoke feelings of concern and of a heart-tugging emotional nature rather than anger and disgust, probably. I have been on a high for some of the day and on a low from here on in again, which I've obviously now got fully installed in my brain that is of my own doing. And if he's gone, like he says he has been, then I've lost nothing. I'll never know, as the refusal to communicate with me anymore has been made very apparent. I have been rescued by friends today because I can't be at home at the moment, and that's been good. I've eaten and it's felt good, and now it doesn't. And there has to be culpability for the actions that you take. And rightly or wrongly, his actions have done this to me, not out of spite or maliciousness in the main, but because you don't know what somebody's feeling or thinking, we often make the assumption, possibly wrongly, that they're doing fantastically without you. And maybe I saw an insight into that today, that that wasn't the case. But now I guess he's going to spite me, maybe going too brilliantly. But he definitely hasn't understood. And that shocks me a little bit. But I won't be held over a barrel as to my actions, because I know the intent on which they've been done and why I've done this. And it was to help myself get over the loss and fill the gap that he's left. And I stand by this diary because it's all I've got at the moment, which is very sad. I'm very sad, but I'm here with friends. And I have been speaking to friends on the phone, and I've asked for opinions and advice, as a lot of people have given. But the one thing I want anybody who knows us to be aware of is the fact that don't perceive him in this "how could he do this to you" manner. Because he's done what he's done for his own reasonings, and those you'll have to ask him about and understand. I don't want him to be seen as a nasty bastard or cruel or spiteful or vicious, because even though he's angry, that's his defence mechanism. Because he doesn't, I don't think, deal with his emotions very well, or allow himself to. And that's a shame. That's a shame, possibly for him and I. But I want you to know that he can be the most charming, funny, kind, considerate, caring, warm, loving, wonderful being, because if he wasn't, I wouldn't love him. And I just want to make this clear tonight. I want to make it very clear. And I guess another door has just closed. And it hurts. Because I saw a glimmer. Maybe I looked too hard. Maybe I took him at his word. But to withdraw it so easily maybe shows me that the hope I read into things possibly wasn't there. And so I'm back to square one again. So I was hoping was going to be quite an upbeat, positive message tonight has turned into another I'm feeling incredibly sorry for myself ramble and rant. And I know people will connect and identify with that. And that's all I was hoping for. And support for what I'm going through. I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Bye. Oh, I can't work this laptop. Sorry.